Hello, welcome to KatesAg. Today is another day of harvest on our Montana wheat farm. And as you can see, we're harvesting winter wheat yet again. We also have spring wheat this year to harvest, but it's not quite ripe yet. It's not even lunch yet, and there are already a lot of new updates. So my dad was actually training a new combine driver in the combine Uncle Chris was running. So Uncle Chris is currently running my dad's combine right there. And that frees up Uncle Chris or Dad to manage other parts of the harvest, which is really important because we were a little bit short-staffed. My dad has finally left the combine, so our new combine driver is taking his first few passes on his own. You might be able to see, maybe not, he's in this back mirror a little bit behind me. Apparently my door popped open on my combine as well, which I didn't think it did, but I didn't think I started that way, but I guess my dad noticed it, and I've been looking in the mirror, so I'm not sure what happened there. We have our grain tank here. I think he's gonna pull around so he can get in this row because he can't cross this swath right here. And I've been running my tailings pretty high. So I've gotten a few tailings full buzzers, but I've immediately slowed down and it's been okay. But I really gotta watch that. But I'm only going, that's a grain tank full buzzer. I'm only going 2 miles per hour and I'm still filling the tailings. It's pretty heavy wheat though. My fan's running at 932 bushels per acre right now. See, like the tailings is completely full. It's this right here. And the grain cart's ready to unload. He always lines up super well, so that makes it easy on me. So I can just keep watching what I'm combining, which is incredibly helpful. Lunch has started, so I'm driving there now, and our new combine driver, Jason, is driving behind me, but I need to go and park the combine so that he has a combine to park next to, and it's his first lunch, so he would probably feel uncomfortable driving up here all by himself. Just pulling to a stop here. I'm gonna idle down, set my header down, and it looks like the other combine is unloading while mine rests a little bit. Grandpa's here in the gator today, so that's pretty cool.
I'm going to slowly creep ahead here in about 10-15 seconds, so go with me.
Nate just shut my door, which is nice of him. You'll see our other combine pulling up here in a second. Idle it down. I'm gonna shut mine off now and go and visit Grandpa because it's not often he makes it to lunch, so I'm excited. Hi, Grandpa.
I hear you're running late. What's going on?
Yes, I did. I came late.
What's the matter with you?
How are you doing this morning?
It ain't this morning, it's noon.
Or noon.
Okay.
This afternoon.
You got to get your time of the day right. This morning was about 6 o'clock.
That's right.
So you're 6 hours late. Who's this guy now?
This is the grain cart driver, Jody.
You don't know him either, huh?
First year here.
Oh,
That sounds good too.
oh, that was Dorothy sitting way down there.
Yeah.
What the hell's the matter with him?
Yes, you are. Adios. How's it going today, Darcy?
Well, it's too early to tell.
Yeah,
I'm just starting out.
it's a good point.
I had to go get it straight out.
Oh yeah, you got your truck now, right?
You know, I had mine, but my trailer's on the other truck. I gotta get it switched.
Okay, is that a hard process?
No.
Well, that's pretty good. You're loaded now, right?
Yeah.
So now off to the bin.
Yeah, that's my first one.
You try and sell your water for $1 a bottle?
Yeah. Make money somewhere.
Yeah, no kidding.
Your dad buys it, but I can sell it.
No kidding, and it's cold in the cooler.
Yeah.
Truck. Dad's dusting off the combine right now. It's after lunch now, and we're pretty nearing the end of this field. Actually, I'm on the last pass of this field. I didn't even realize that. I thought that there was one more down, but it looks like Jason got the last down row. So my grain tank's full. That's what the buzzer is. Our grain car driver just unloaded my dad, so he should be coming to get me next. He just radioed to say my door is open yet again, so clearly the latch or something is broken on it. I'm not sure what's happening there. But today's been going really well so far. We're super happy to have an extra combine driver. I don't know where we're moving to next quite yet. It really depends. The swathers go through and swath all of the fields, and then, oh gosh, my tailings auger was almost full. The swathers swath all of the fields, but they require a few days to set and lay on the ground so that the swath kind of becomes less fluffy and big. And also the wheat takes a little while to dry out after it's swathed, so we'll usually not be working on a field that's just swathed. We'll do one that has been on the ground for a few days. And it really just depends. We could get to a field and even though it's swathed for several days, it might not be dry enough yet. Harvest is really a lot of trial and error with that sort of thing because you can't look at it and know. You have to harvest a little bit, get either the moisture reader in the combine to tell you, or we have little hand moisture readers that you'll take where you'll take a sample of seed and it will test how moist or wet the grain is. The reason moisture is so important to us is because if it's too wet, it can become moldy in the bin, which is really bad, and we have limited storage space with air bins. And air bins are just grain bins with fans.
Yeah, okay.
Where do you want me to? Where do you want me to do next? There's no more wind windrows.
Oh, I want you to hang out. It's just about done out here, and then I'll come down and we'll get on these other ones. You gotta dump in Jody though, so you can have your stuff, so we can start empty again.
That was our other combine, Jason, because he just finished the last row, so he'll row to the end, and I'm just gonna finish the unload right here. I'll also have to unload again when I get to the top because we always unload all of our grain, whether it's a little tiny bit or a lot in the tank from each field. And that's because we mark each bin with how much grain came from the field. So we're able to do simple calculations like how many acres was the field and how many bushels did we get from it. Therefore, you know the bushels per acre. So it's super crucial that we do that and we're not mixing truckloads of wheat from multiple fields. My dad's on the radio now giving direction for how we're going to move to the next field, what each person should be doing, because it gets a little hectic when you come to the end of a field.
At 10-4, just catching me up here on top.
Harvest is my favorite time of year. It's not Darcy's favorite time. I'm not sure if it's my dad's or not. It's when you get the crop off the ground, and it's probably the absolute most stressful time of harvest and one of the most crucial, although each stage in farming is extremely important because you wouldn't end up with a crop without seeding. Oh, my tailings are full again. Oops. Gotta let it come down. Anyway, you wouldn't end up with a harvest unless you seeded properly, controlled weeds well, kept your field in good shape from whether that be summer fallowing, disking some of the weeds, that sort of thing. You really have to manage your operation really well and be on top of things. You can't control what happens to the weather, but you can control how many pounds of seed you put on per acre, if your drill is deep enough or too deep in the soil. And a drill is what's used to plant seeds in the ground. And you can also control what wheat variety you plant, little things like that, that end up being actually very big. But at the end of the day, weather is a huge component that we're just not able to manage or control directly. It's completely out of our hands. Even during harvest time, like we got a bunch of rain the other day, and it really sucked because it made us stop for the rest of the day when we could have used that rain while the wheat was still ripening and maybe got an even higher yield. Got my trusty KatesAg tote bag in the combine here with me. It's 100% cotton and made in the USA. It has a little wheat design on here. And I'm a huge tote bag person. I actually have 2 of them in the combine. The other is just laying on the floor with various things. I keep snacks in here. I keep tissues. I keep anything you can think of. I think right now I have a yogurt.
Why don't you let Kate and Dan
Oh, tailing's full again.
Dump it. Yeah, you might as well grab her and stuff. But the other combine, did he dump it?
Not yet.
Okay, he's probably on his way up here. Right, Jason?
Yeah, he's dumping on me right here. He's pulling up.
It's so funny because my dad's over here, so he can't see what's happening on directly behind him.
We'll look at your thing and shut it. It might not be just getting shut exactly right.
All right, thank you. Yeah, my door keeps flying open, so I don't know if Nate shut it improperly. I guess I should have double checked. It's difficult to shut these doors though. I have to have my dad show me how to do it again because I've only ran into it one open once, and that was last year. Trevor's combine door was open, and we kind of shut it together. He was able to shut it, so I really can't remember how to do it. And that's the other thing about combining is you do it for 1 month out of the entire year. So even though I've been a combine driver now for 5 years, which is crazy to think, I've only done it for 5 months of my life. So I remember pretty much how everything works, but you need a big refresher sometimes the first month you do it, because if you've only done something a couple times in the past 5 years, it really doesn't stick that well. And you learn a little bit more each year and kind of just add it to your knowledge bank, which is what I'm trying to do. I think Darcy said in order to be not a rookie combine driver anymore, you have to do it for about 50 years or something like that. So I'm definitely chipping away at that, but not quite there yet. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe for more harvest videos and to learn about how your food gets to your table. Okay, bye!